Hey y'all. Okay, after this video, you may think this girl doesn't have any clue what she is doing. But more than anything, in making and sharing things like this, I want y'all to see that this is my real life. I do not have anything figured out completely. And my biggest heart's desire is that you would see how things change and how you can be fluid and just kind of roll with the punches. So I have my teacher planner and my calendar. I'm going to show you some of these. I hope that out of all the things you see that I have been crazy and changed up the idea, that you might see something that would work for you or your family, or that you just are encouraged that it doesn't have to be perfect, and it's not going to be perfect every day, every week. And when something's not working, that you might just have to chunk it and change. I will encourage you. One thing I read in a book one time, I actually can't think of the book now, is to chunk your school year. We are able to chunk because the community that we're in does 6 weeks off, 1 week on. That would be nice. 6 weeks on, 1 week off. And I would say, honestly, going into it, I was like, oh, we'll be doing school that whole week to catch up. We'll do all of the things. Sometimes you just need a mental break. So whether it be a community that you're in or just at your own home, I would completely encourage you to chunk your year. Take 6 weeks, make a plan, do it to the best of your ability, and then after a week, reevaluate. After 6 weeks, reevaluate. What worked? What didn't work? We didn't spend enough time on math. We didn't spend enough time reading out loud. Take that week to take all the pressure of school off your kids, take all the pressure of school off yourself. Spend that week praying, asking the Lord to lead you, and maybe a Bible study for your kids, or just time with your kids, or just sitting and watching movies, sitting and reading with your kids. So that would be one thing that I would encourage you to chunk your time. And again, be fluid with the things. So I started off last year with this planner. You can find the link below or on my blog. And you can see, I'm going to show you several different pages of how I changed throughout the year. We'll start with this page. The first one, you can see that I divided it up Monday through Friday. And I started with devotion, reading, math. What do I have? Science, Bible and history, handwriting, and art. So we started out strong. We did that. As the year went on, I'm going to find another page. Some things weren't working. Things weren't going right. So I changed it up. This week, you can see we had been in for 8 weeks, and this was all the things that I wanted to review. So this week, I didn't use it the same way, but I was able to just use a page, make a list of the things that I wanted to review. I thought that I was going to be super duper organized, and look, y'all, I even made these cute little sticker printables of every subject. I had the kids' names. This is what Brandon was doing in reading. This is what Kinzer was doing in reading. Y'all, look at this. Look how pretty it is. Color-coded sticker pages. Week 1, week 2, done. It lasted 2 weeks because that was taking so much time out of planning that I was like, nobody has time for that. So you can see, okay, so later on in the year, I started paring it down, and I divided it up. I had math, and then you can see I did Brandon and Kinsler. And down here for handwriting, I didn't really care what lesson it was, but I just wanted to make sure they had done it each day. So you can see just in this one notebook, this 1 year, I have changed and used so many different methods. This one, look, I planned Christmas baking. So my Christmas baking ingredients are in this. And then, guys, it was Christmas, and I haven't picked it back up again. So what in the world did I do at Christmas? We didn't just quit school, but I realized that I had a notebook, then I had my calendar, and I was trying to keep everything separate. But guys, I homeschool, so school and life go hand in hand. So in January, I switched over, and I got this. Love Emily Lay, love her planners. I have spent the arm and a leg for the planners before, but this one, y'all, it came from Walmart. I think it was like $10, maybe $12. And it has worked fabulous for the rest of the year. It has a monthly planner, and I go through and write down, we have CC, we have Summit, we have just different things that we do, ball schedules. And then during the week, it has daily plans that I can do. So I used this because I could go, like you can see my monthly, I go through before the month even starts and fills this out. And then Sunday nights, we have Sunday cereal night, which is absolutely amazing. We also have Friday night family movie night. But so I've done this at the beginning of the month, and then every Sunday night, me and Zach go through, sit down, and plan out our week, and I do all of that. I plan our meals. So let me find a page where I've done it well. That you can see. Let's see. Watch, I'm not going to be able to find one quickly for you. Sorry, hold on. Okay, so this week, let's look. It has on here on Monday what I wanted to do for Kinsler, what I wanted Brandon to do. On Tuesday, you can see on this side, I have that we had CC, I had a Walmart pickup, called a dentist, all of the things. I have what I'm having for dinner, and then I have the small school plan of what I wanted my kids. Now, this helped because I consolidated my curriculum, which I'll talk about that in another video, but all I have to do is have this one notebook. It goes everywhere with me, and I can pull it out and say, okay, on Tuesday I need to do all of this. This is what we're doing for dinner, and this is what I hope that the kids get done for school. So right now, this is what's working for me, that I have it all in one place, because like I said, life, school, dinner, meals, it's all the same thing. So I have one book that I keep it all straight. So that video got super duper long, but I'm hoping that you have stuck out to the end. And again, my biggest encouragement is find what works for you. And if it's not working, chunk it and start over. I am a finish to completion kind of girl, but that is one thing that I have learned, that the Lord wants us to be fluid and feel the Spirit moving within us and in our homes. And so the best thing we can do is just find what works best for us at any given time. And at the end of the day, if you wake up and you just totally feel like the Lord is saying, chunk the calendar, then that's when you chunk the calendar, you grab a blanket and some books or some popcorn and just snuggle up and enjoy the time that you have with your kids. So happy planning. Hope one of those works for you. I would love, love, love to hear what works for you or any ideas, because I'm always looking to make things better. And again, you can look in the comments below, or you can go check out my blog where I have a list of links that I love, and you can find the direct link to these notebooks. Hope you guys have a great night.